Hey, grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with your Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk to you from the perspective of not depression, from the perspective of someone that seemingly had it all, lost a lot of it, but not all of it, and then sort of reflected later in life. All right, let me stop being vague and abstract. Solomon, King Solomon. We've talked about King Solomon on the Midweek Recharge in the past. We've talked about Ecclesiastes in the past. But there's a particular passage of Ecclesiastes that I want to draw your attention to and that I want us to reflect on and think about for this week. There's a passage where the writer, the preacher, as he's referred to in the book itself. Some think it's Solomon, and there's some debate about that. But ultimately, the voice of the book describes the earth being the source of food for all. That whether you're rich or poor or wise or foolish, all get their source from the field, from the earth. And I reflected on that to think, what an interesting observation as a way to remind us how truly equal we all are. You've heard me talk about before, and many of you have even heard the expression that it doesn't matter who you are, you only get 24 hours in a day, and it comes down to how you use them. That wealthy people don't get any more time, poor people don't get any less time. Those of us somewhere in the middle aren't stretched any more thin than anyone else by the limitations of time. Well, as it turns out, the earth is also a shared resource, and all of us get our sustenance, get our source from the earth. And I want you to be encouraged and to reflect on that fact that, you know what? Warren Buffett gets his food from the earth just like you and I. LeBron James, the king of Saudi Arabia, Kate Middleton, Prince Harry, we all get sustenance from the earth. We all come from one creator, and we all get fed the same way. So as we reflect and think about what we want for ourselves, what we want for our families, what we want from our lives, remember that we have access to the same resources to sustain us as everyone else. It comes down to what we do with those resources that makes the difference.